NATO is considering a significant increase in defense spending. The proposal calls for member states to allocate 5% of their gross domestic product to defense over the next 7 years. This ambitious target represents a substantial increase from the current guideline of 2% of GDP. The proposal was discussed at a meeting of NATO foreign ministers in Antalya, Turkey, on May 15, 2025. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, a vocal proponent of increased defense spending, attended the meeting. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte also played a key role in the discussions. The proposal outlines a two-pronged approach. Member states are urged to allocate 3.5% of their GDP to their defense budgets. The remaining 1.5% would be dedicated to defense-related infrastructure. This substantial increase in spending is intended to equip NATO to confront the multifaceted security challenges of the 21st century. The proposal highlights the growing threat posed by a resurgent Russia. It also acknowledges the persistent danger of terrorism. Furthermore, the proposal recognizes the strategic challenge posed by China's rise. The proposed increase in defense spending has sparked debate within NATO. Some member states have expressed concerns about the economic feasibility of such a significant increase in spending. Others have questioned whether it is necessary. The proposal will be a key topic of discussion at the upcoming NATO summit in the Netherlands. Scheduled for June 24th to 25th, the summit will bring together U.S. President Donald Trump and his NATO counterparts. The rationale behind the proposed increase in defense spending is rooted in a rapidly evolving global security landscape. NATO finds itself at a critical juncture, facing a confluence of challenges that demand a robust and unified response. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine, now in its third year, has exposed the stark realities of conventional warfare in the 21st century. Russia's willingness to employ military force to achieve its geopolitical objectives has shattered the illusion of lasting peace in Europe. NATO's new defense spending proposal is, in many ways, a direct response to this new reality. The proposal aims to deter further Russian aggression by bolstering NATO's military capabilities. Beyond the immediate threat posed by Russia, the alliance also faces a persistent terrorist threat. While the nature of terrorism has evolved in recent years, its capacity to inflict harm and sow fear remains undiminished. The proposed increase in defense spending recognizes the need for NATO to enhance its counterterrorism capabilities. This includes investments in intelligence gathering, special forces, and counter-messaging campaigns. Furthermore, NATO is increasingly cognizant of the strategic challenge posed by China's rise. China's growing economic and military might, coupled with its assertive foreign policy, has raised concerns among NATO members. While NATO's primary focus remains on the Euro-Atlantic region, the alliance recognizes the need to adapt to a changing global order. The proposed increase in defense spending reflects NATO's determination to remain a relevant and effective security actor in a multipolar world. It underscores the alliance's commitment to collective defense, and its recognition that security in the 21st century requires a comprehensive and forward-looking approach. The proposed increase in defense spending has reignited long-standing debates within NATO about burden sharing and strategic priorities. While the United States has historically been the alliance's largest defense spender, accounting for a disproportionate share of NATO's overall military capabilities, there has been growing pressure on European allies to increase their contributions. The current guideline requires member states to spend at least 2% of their GDP on defense. However, only 22 out of 32 NATO members currently meet this target. Countries like Belgium, Canada, and Spain continue to fall short, despite pledges to increase their defense budgets. The new proposal, with its ambitious target of 5% of GDP, is likely to face resistance from some member states. The potential economic fallout from the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic adds another layer of complexity to the debate. Governments across the globe are grappling with soaring deficits and mounting debt. In this context, justifying a significant increase in defense spending may prove challenging for some NATO members. The debate over defense spending is not merely an economic one. It also reflects differing views within NATO about the nature of the threats facing the alliance and how best to address them. Some members, particularly those in Eastern Europe, see Russia as the primary threat and advocate for a more assertive stance towards Moscow. Others, primarily in Western Europe, emphasize the importance of dialogue and diplomacy. This divergence of views is likely to resurface in discussions over the new defense spending proposal. The outcome of these discussions will have significant implications for NATO's future and the broader security landscape. As NATO grapples with these internal divisions, it also faces a deeply uncertain external environment. The outcome of the conflict in Ukraine remains unclear. While NATO has provided significant military and financial support to Ukraine, it has stopped short of direct military intervention. The alliance's decision to rule out Ukrainian membership in NATO further complicates the situation. Negotiations between Ukraine and Russia have stalled, and there is no end in sight to the fighting. The conflict has already had a profound impact on the European security order. It has also exacerbated tensions between Russia and the West. The future of NATO's relationship with Russia hangs in the balance. The alliance must also contend with the unpredictable consequences of China's rise. China's growing military capabilities and its assertive actions in the South China Sea and elsewhere have raised concerns about its long-term intentions. While NATO has been careful to avoid framing China as an adversary, it has acknowledged the need to address the challenges posed by Beijing's growing influence. The alliance's strategic concept, adopted at the 2022 Madrid summit, identified China as a systemic challenge for the first time. This suggests that NATO is moving towards a more proactive approach to China, although the contours of this approach remain to be defined.
Hey, we all want to scale our business. Hey, I have the answer for you today to help you do that. If you're looking to scale from 5, 6, even 7 figures and beyond, book called Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone. I'm going to give it to you for free. All you have to do is type in growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash, and you can download the book for absolutely free. I hope the book helps you this year. Take your business to the next level. Again, go grab the book, growfast.cash. I say again, growfast.cash. I wish you the best and grow, scale, and win.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God, it's beautiful.